Howdy, y'all. My name is Scott. I'm the author of Rivet Stone, and I may be just some author, but let me tell you, this, listen, I am begging you. I am pleading you. No, I am demanding. I'm demanding that you use more than just visual cues when describing anything. I don't care what it is. It could be a person, it can be a location, it can be an action. Please, if you say that another freaking character by describing their hair color and their eyes, I'm going to throw a fit. There are so much potential with describing an environment or a character using all of the other senses. And what's great is that when you do that, it becomes like a more complete experience. Let's say for a real quick example. Let's say you have an older character, like, you got your abuela, you got your grandma hanging out there, right? And maybe, she's just like a nasty little character. Like, she could almost be like a Wicked Witch-esque thing. Obviously, I don't think it's inherently wrong to be like, okay, yeah, they had a little wrinkled nose or barely had a few strands of hair on their head. But if you just leave it at that, and then you freaking tell me their eyes are green or sorry, they were blue pooled emerald, like, there's so much other opportunity there. So let's think of other things. If they shook hands with one another, you can describe just the wrinkled folds that got into every little crease of the fingers. Like, she almost had more than the 5 digits. Like, it was just so many. And you can describe how sticky it felt or moist, and it's just like, ugh. And then you could even just be like the smell of the residue, the horrid musk that was just protruding from her, just like irritated. And like even that alone, I'm just like, I'm cringing right now. Like, I'm literally, look at me, I'm doing a cringe right now. Like, even just coming up with something off the top of my head, it's just so much more interesting and so much more fun to describe and really just get to the root of these characters more than just visual. Again, it's super easy to fall into it because, when you're writing, it feels like that's the only thing to talk about. And it's like, well, the characters are seeing it, so we can, we're trying to be in the eyes of the character, so what do they see? But it's important to remember to incorporate as many senses as you can. Okay, not as you can. You don't need to describe everything at length here. You don't need to, not everything needs to be described that way, but definitely for like important characters, or if you really want to set a tone, or if you just want to mix up how your descriptions are going, I think it's really important to try your best to utilize all of the different senses that a character can have. So, hopefully that helped. Give me a like, give me a sub, and let's get published.